just wanted to say, it's working. Looks like Mastercard is now responding. Yes, they are responding to the censorship. So let's see what's happening.
Alright me hearties, make sure that you hit the like button on this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster1, and I've also started uploading some content onto Rumble too, so make sure that you follow Dr. Disaster over there. But anyhow, let's take a look at what Mastercard's response to all of this was. This here is their official statement on the matter. They say Mastercard has not evaluated any game or required restrictions of any activity on game creator sites and platforms, contrary to media reports and allegations. And this is a pretty weaselly way of trying to get out of this. They're leaning on the fact that there are several layers between them and Valve.
I call BS on that. I had to assume 100% Mastercard received the response and they are panicking. What would you do if you're panicking? Simple. Gaslight. Why do I get the feeling that they choose to ignore it, but they knew sooner or later it's gonna come for them eventually? Mastercard, what on earth are you doing?
Business entities which work in their payment network. So, while it may be true that Mastercard didn't directly talk to Valve, it is disingenuous to say that this didn't happen. All of this whole kerfuffle didn't happen because they wished it into being. This is like the mob boss telling his underlings to whack somebody, and when the crime is discovered and the cops come after the mob boss, his defense is, well, I didn't do it, the guys who worked for me did. It's like, yeah, but it was on your orders, dude. And let's be clear, this is why Collective Shout is involved in this whole debacle in the first place. They are a patsy. These conniving turds at these financial institutions thought they could get us to focus on them because, of course, gamers have been right in the thick of the culture war stuff, but this ploy of theirs is not working. But let's read some more of what these idiots at Mastercard had to say.
I don't know you know this. I'm certain everybody knows it's because right now, thanks to them, it's now uniting virtually everybody. Gamers, journalists, and yes, Anita Sarkeesian, which, that's gonna be a weird combination. I guess this whole enemy of my enemy thing is really doing its well. The question is, what happens afterwards? Will these feminists such as Anita Sarkeesian or even, I don't know, woke journalists? Hang on a second. What about Neil Druckmann? How come we haven't heard Neil Druckmann knows about this? If any of you have Twitter, did you see Neil Druckmann tweet anything about this whole censorship? If so, say it in the comments.
Had to say, our payment network follows standards based on the rule of law. Put simply, we allow all lawful purchases on our network. At the same time, we require merchants to have appropriate controls to ensure Mastercard cards cannot be used for unlawful purchases, including illegal adult content. And this is where the community notes come in and really blow their narrative out of the water.
Let's see, the community note. Both Steam and Itch have stated their removal of adult content came from pressure of payment processors, including Mastercard. Nice job, Mastercard, you idiot. Do you a-holes even know what a community note is? Numbnuts? I'm gonna be 100. I have to guess whoever wrote back the response can be either a bot or someone who is clueless, or they just copy and paste.
It says here, both Steam and Itch have stated their removal of adult content came from pressure by payment processors, including Mastercard. Furthermore, Mastercard and other payment processors have a documented history of refusing service to Japanese retailers over legal adult content.
Yeah, exactly.
And to top it off, people have ratioed this tweet that Mastercard put out, hitting them with 6,500 replies, while Mastercard has only gotten 6,000 likes on a post with going on 7 million views. And I have to ask, what kind of person hits the like button on a soulless corporate statement? That's pretty weird. Seems to me like the sort of thing that bots would do. But anyhow, Valve also recently put out a statement through Kotaku. It is weird to see this outlet not be on the wrong side of an issue for once. Kotaku is usually the enemy, but anyhow. It says here, in a statement to Kotaku, a spokesperson for Valve said that while Mastercard did not communicate with it directly, concerns did come through payment processor and banking intermediaries. They said payment processors rejected Valve's current guidelines for moderating illegal content on Steam, citing a Mastercard rule. Mastercard did not communicate with Valve directly, despite our request to do so. Valve's statement to Kotaku said, Mastercard communicated with payment processors and their acquiring banks. Payment processors communicated this with Valve, and we replied by outlining Steam's policy since 2018 of attempting to distribute games that are legal for distribution. Payment processors rejected this and specifically cited Mastercard's rule about risk to its brand. And I would like to take this opportunity to point out that these same slimy turds at Mastercard, who are supposedly so concerned with their brand when it comes to Steam and the games that they offer, these same lying shitwagons haven't applied the same pressure to OnlyFans. They haven't come after HBO Max because, let's face it, all of the adult stuff that they claim that they don't like on Steam, all of that is available in spades in Game of Thrones. There's all kinds of adult material in that story, and some of it is even non-consensual. Personally, I don't have a problem with that stuff being in Game of Thrones. I like that story just like everyone else.
That's true. Everybody likes it. Well, some like it, some don't. But I think the problem is you shouldn't be doing things where content is 100% legal. I have a feeling that Mastercard just do that because they didn't have any evidence. They have the money, they just pressure it. And that's a scummy move.
After all, it's just a story, so why would I have a problem with it? But if these people at Mastercard were so righteous, if they thought that this sort of material was so bad, they would pull their services from HBO Max and blacklist them until Game of Thrones was taken down. But they won't do that because they are full of shit. So keep the pressure up. If you have the time and you want to help, reach out to the customer service numbers of Visa and Mastercard and waste their time.
Also, be polite. Also, I have a link to Savvy's quote or Savvy's tweet, and I'll put it either on the description or in the pinned comment. First of all, tell me something. You know what? I had to assume Mastercard, whoever responds to that, it's either PR, who really doesn't like gamers, who just give a blatant response, aka copy and paste, or it is a bot. I don't know which one can be true, but let's leave it to that. So here's the thing. Always keep up. It is working. It may take some time, but it is working. Hopefully, we can get the UK Online Safety Act to back off as well. Hang on a sec. It's gonna be July 4th, isn't it? I just remembered something. At the time of this upload, it's probably, July 4th? Holy! It is now the 250 year, or in this case, the 250th anniversary of the birth of America, the American Independence Day. Maybe that's the reason why these laws are introduced. Good job, Keir Starmer. You really are trying to set back US-UK relation to the American Revolution. Let's see how that works.
This is...
It's a place to honor the dead. They're still waiting for the salvation Mother Sphere promised them.
Damn.
I want to send the memories left here to Mother Sphere. That's where they belong.
I'll help.
Me too, me too.
Thank you, both of you.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want gaming news, gaming theories, or you just want to see me play games. Visit my first, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.